Good morning, y'all. It is Susan, and I wanted to share with you the box. We're done with the address book for now. I have to get the correct O-ring for it, so we'll finish decorating that once I have the O-ring in and I can see, how the pages are going to turn and whatnot. So I took the lid off the box because we're not going to do anything with this at this moment. What we're going to do is we're going to decorate the top of the box, which is here, and I'm also going to decoupage it, so it doesn't really make sense to have the lid on it. And my glue job seems to be holding up okay, so we're all right. The first thing I'm going to do, and I need some way to be able to balance to level that out. And I got glitter over everything. I just don't know how that happens. I cut some flatback pearls, and I was thinking I would put some flatback pearls on here because I think that'll be really pretty. Let's see here. Let me just do a measure real quick and see if that's going to be the right width. I think what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and glue these down. And so I need to pick the perfect glue for this. I always seem to struggle with that. Let me look in my glue stash real quick. Let's see. I have some clear tacky glue. Let's try this Eileen's clear tacky glue. Alright, hopefully it's not all dried up. It's been a while since I've used it. Okay. So I hope y'all had a good Monday. I did. I didn't get much crafting done last night. My husband's still in town, so I hung out with him. Okay. And what I do is I just put just a little dab of glue on each one. I do like how this glue is thicker. I sometimes use glossy accents, but I find that the glossy accents, if you get it on the paper, it leaves a little sheen, so I don't know what this will do. Hopefully this won't be like that. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and tack that down. And I'm just going to come as close to the edge as I can. Okay. Here we go. I think that's pretty. Make sure it's straight. So that's what we have so far. I'm not seeing any glue on the edges, so I think we might be okay. Okay. We'll measure this properly. That should be good. Let's see. Yeah, that should work okay. Alright. I bought these little samples from the craft store. It came with, and I don't know if it's going to but I got like, it's all different types of assorted Eileen's glues, which is good if you're not sure, what kind of glue you want to primarily use. This gives you the opportunity to try them all, at least for the Eileen's brand, which this seems to be definitely tacky, which I like. So that's good. Alright. I think I got it on there. I do believe I got enough on there. Okay. Oh, and I got a message from one of my friends, Rosa. She's Busy Mom here on YouTube. She said that she has had experience with folding the graphic 45 paper, and it does have a tendency to crack, so just be aware of that. I haven't really used the graphic 45 for this type of application for the address book, folding the pages. And I wouldn't have guessed that, but anyway, so just be aware of that your favorite graphic 45 might crack, and you might want to just try a sheet of it before you dive in and use the prettiest page. You might want to use a page that you're not very fond of to see if it will fold okay and not crack, because there's nothing worse. I've got pages, y'all, somewhere that I had folded for a mini album, and they cracked, and I didn't have the heart to throw them away, so they're in my closet, and I probably will never use them, so I probably should just go ahead and throw them away. But there's just nothing worse when you spend all that time and make your pages, and then when you get done and you really look at it, you're like, I just don't know. Which is what I did. I was using the white 65-pound paper, and it had texture, and I saw that it wasn't folding exactly the way I wanted it. I went ahead and folded all 6 pages, though. I built all 6 pages, and then when I was about ready to put paper on them, I hadn't put them in the binding yet. I was looking at the paper, and then I just said, you know what, I can't use that. So just be aware of that. Any kind of paper you use, when you're actually using the paper versus cardstock to fold, you just want to make sure it's going to fold okay for you. And and still keep its, its strength or its integrity. Yeah, I would not have guessed that about graphic 45 for some reason. I guess you see so many projects online where people are, really working with the paper. So it may just depend on what type of application you're using it in. Alright, so there we go. I got the pearls on that side. So pretty. Boy, that just dressed up the box right away. Talk about an instant makeover. Alright, and I'm just going to double check this and make sure that should be good. So we'll go ahead and put that down. I got these flat back pearls from Sock Crafters, and it's a whole, I've used quite a bit of it. I'm kind of messy with it, but this is what it looks like. You get a whole thing of it, and it has lasted forever. I've used it on so many projects. I think it's a really good buy. Every once in a while you'll run into a seam on it, but I just cut the seam out. You still get so much for the money. It's like $7 or something. And I'm assuming she still has it on her website. I haven't needed to look, right? But I have plenty. But it's definitely nice having an abundant amount. That way you don't have to, run out and buy some, or you'll have it for a nice long time. Okay. Boy, this glue it's very thick, which is good. And it's definitely tacky, so that's good too. The pearls are really grabbing the paper. So that's actually, assuming it holds it there forever, that's a good glue. I think that's what what she uses, is the Eileen glue. I don't know if you ever truly figure out the whole glue thing. There's so many different types of glue. And there's so many different types of glue for so many different types of projects. Isn't it crazy? I know, I think May did a video on glue. I probably didn't mean to do that big amount. And I did watch that video. I think it was for adhesives. That one I gotta hold down for a minute. It's being a little stubborn. There we go. And I have just a little bit of time before I have to go to work, so this will be a short video, but at least we'll have that part done, and then when we come back we can decorate the top. And this flower is going to be my main flower on there, which is Michael's $1.50. It just looks so pretty on there out of all the flowers I have, because these colors are so muted that I can't really use flowers that have a ton of color. Now what I probably could do is shabby chic them, right, and kind of cover them with some acrylic paint. That would mute them. But the flowers that I currently have are paper flowers, and I think they're a little bit too bulky, so I wanted to kind of go with a... Alright, don't be giving me grief now. I just got one more to do. That is the one thing about these glue bottles, isn't it? Especially small ones. I can't get any out of there. Oh, now I can. That came out. Alright, that's probably enough. Okay. Alright, that's perfect. Alright, so we will just let that dry. I have a feeling that will hold pretty good. And I'm still contemplating using those, that wooden block, for which I do not know what I did with. It's in here somewhere, of this. And if I do use it, I'm going to emboss it, but I'm still contemplating that, so that'll go on the front of the box in the drawer. But we haven't gotten there yet, so. Alright, so that is what we have so far. And what I'm kind of thinking is we're going to put that on there like that. And I am going to use that jewelry piece that I got from Shop Miss A, and I think y'all will be really surprised how it looks. It's going to look, I don't know if I can get that up where y'all can see it without it sliding off, but it's going to look something like that. It's just going to peek through. So once we get it glued on, let me see if I can plug in my glue gun. Maybe we can get it in before work. do like that. These are so cute. The little Michael metal embellishments. They have these little bird clips. Those are really sweet. Interesting. Aren't those cute? Sorry, I'm just thinking, y'all. Just wondering what that'll look like on there, on that little flower petal. That's kind of cute. Alright. Let's see here. Got a big old long glue stick hanging out of there. And then I got these little butterfly ones, which I told y'all I think I'd like to try to use these as a clip somehow on the pages themselves. And I might just make a different page for the indexing. It's coffee time, y'all. Those brads are really cute too. You know how I like to mix my metals. Oh, those come off real easy, huh? I probably can just bend it. Yep, there we go. Get that off there. There we go. I don't know, we'll see. Options. It's always good to have options. Let's see if it's heated up yet. Uh-oh. That is my phone, which cannot be a good thing. I'll be back, y'all. Alright, it went to voicemail. So, I've got about 5 minutes, so I'll just call him back in a moment here. So I'm going to go ahead and just put some glue on here. Oh, if I can get the glue on there without... My goodness. That's the only thing about using this glue. Just the strings are insane. Alright. There we go. See if we can get this going before it dries. Alright. Then I'm just going to tuck this up in there like that. See, another good use for your tweezers. Alright, we're going to stop here, and then when I come back we will decorate some more, but just to show you what we've got so far. The flatbacks are drying. See? Isn't that cute? I'm just going to make a little noise. There we go. Alright. Isn't that pretty? I think that's lovely. I just love that. I may have to buy some more of those. And I have to spend a little time getting the glue strings off there. Anyway, so I will be back. You guys have a great morning, and I will talk to you in a bit. Bye. Alright, I'm back quickly for a moment. I finally opened up my fabric flowers that I got from Tuesday morning. And these are just so pretty. They're different textures. Like, this is really kind of stiff. They say they're fabric flowers, so they feel, I guess there's some type of a fabric, but they feel kind of papery too. So I was just kind of playing around, which is how I do it. I just start placing things to see where they look good. And so I have these little lavender flowers, which I have purple on the side of the box. So that actually goes really well with that. So we're just going to start gluing some of this stuff down. Basically, these are little flower pieces. So I'm just going to build this flower with just a little bit of hot glue. And I'm probably going to have glue strings galore. I'm going to try to offset the petals. And I'm going to try to get rid of the strings. Glue strings. Okay. I'm so excited to use these flowers. Alright. I just think they're pretty. Alright. Let's see. That one's a little bit off, but that's okay. Alright. And I'm just going to put a little hot glue on the bottom there and stick it down. And then I did grab one of these little petaloo flowers, which I love. Y'all know I'm loving those. I'm just going to stick that there. And I know y'all can't see, but I will definitely show you when I'm done. Put that in there like that. Kind of offset it a little bit. Try not to stick it to myself there. Okay. Uh-oh, I hear popcorn. She's wanting in. She's ready to come in. And these are some of those Recollections paper flowers. Okay. Get the glue strings off there. Oh, there's glue strings everywhere. Uh-oh. I think that is the repair guy. I have a washer machine repair guy coming. A brand new washer, and it's already unbalanced or whatever. So we'll just get this glued down real quick. It'll take him some time to get his stuff out of his truck, I'm sure. This down right there. I'm going to put this little green leaf down right there. A little petaloo. Okay, so this is what we have so far, with a few glue strings that I'm going to have to work on. Isn't that pretty, y'all? Alright, I'm going to go let the guy in, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm waiting on the guy to do up my bill. So in the meantime, I snuck back up here, and these are those little metal flowers that I got. And I thought, just to mix my metals, that I would go ahead and put some of these in here as well. Let's see. They'll just be kind of peeking out there. That one's kind of peeking out. Put that one there. That one there. And pulled out some, where'd they go? Some of these. I thought maybe we might use these to put that right there. Kind of just covered my leaf right on up. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Put that right there. And I guess maybe we should do one more to keep it in the threes, but I can't see it there. So maybe I'll just do two. I think I'll just be wasting it if I use it. Alright, I think we're done with the lid for now. Except for all of the glue strings that are everywhere. There we go. That is it, y'all. Alright, the next part we'll be working on some note cards. See you later.